As Western Australia prepares to brace for one of the hottest summer on record, a startup company in Perth reveals its ambitious plan to launch 9 satellites into space, helping to boost the state's bushfire response and prevention capabilities. This ambition comes after the state government announced the space economic strategy this month. Here's our exclusive report.
As climate change continues to intensify, so do the risks of bushfires in Western Australia. But one satellite startup in Perth is aiming to help prevent that.
I think Western Australia is in a unique position. Western Australia is blessed with the right environment to create, and we've got a very good ground-based segment.
Latconnect 60, a local company, is planning to operate satellites from Perth, choosing Western Australia for its cosmic ambitions due to the region's environmental suitability. Data from these satellites can be used in Western Australia to enhance bushfire response and fuel load prevention, potentially saving lives and protecting properties during the summer. It can also benefit WA's agricultural and mining industries. The company has received funding from the federal government to launch 1 satellite, but they plan to build at least 9 more in the near future.
There are a number of aspects to bushfire management. There's emergency response, where you need data instantly. But then there's also the preparedness aspect of it as well. So being forewarned for where the hotspots are likely to be, for example. And we already know roughly where all these hotspots are. If we collect that regularly, let's say every quarter, as an example, then you can start doing some very neat analysis on that imagery. So if you had a very nice wet winter, you're going to see a whole nice swath of green across those areas, right? And you're going to pick that up on the satellite, right? But then over time, you can start to gauge how that is degrading over time as the moisture levels are removed from this biomass. And then you can start to prepare, okay, here are the areas that are going to be impacted, close to housing or whatever. So that's where I think our satellites can play a major role in supporting the mitigation of those risks associated with bushfires.
Earth observation is also an important economic investment, contributing about $2.5 billion annually to the Australian economy. The company's CEO believes the space sector holds significant potential for job growth, and Latconnect 60's plans have been bolstered by the state government's space strategy.
With our investment attraction fund that sits under the Premier, we've been able to fund Latconnect 60 to help grow their space ambitions. The Department of Foreign Emergency Services is looking at how technology can help it better do the job that it needs to do. And so that is looking at how we might use technology, satellites, low Earth orbit satellites, but also AI to help predict where we might see fires. It certainly won't be the be-all and end-all, but it is a new possibility to help us do our jobs better, to help keep our communities safe.
This presents a huge opportunity for space companies to access both Australia and Asia-Pacific markets. Ultimately, only time will tell if this opportunity will take off, or if the dream of a space industry in WA will come crashing down to Earth.